Good morning. Today's scripture message is a very popular verse, and it is from the book of John, chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. As I read this scripture, what came to me was God's heart to save. And this is where Jesus is talking to Nicodemus, and he just told Nicodemus that, in order for a man to be saved, he has to be born again. And Nicodemus was like, well, how can a man, grown old man, get back in a mother's womb? And Jesus simply told him, don't focus on the fact that I said be born again. Focus on the fact that if I had said worldly things, you would have believed it. But if I tell you heavenly things, you won't believe it. And so that made me think about God's heart to save us. I, for the first time in a long time, listened to the CNN news this morning. I usually try not to listen to the news. It's so negative. It's so depressing. I don't like to allow that type of negativity into my life or into my world when God wakes me up. But God listens to that negativity and listens to us kill each other, lie on each other, cheat on each other, backbite, backslide, backstab, talk down, steal from each other. God watches that every day. Every day. And I am so overwhelmed with God's love and God's heart to save us, to send his only begotten Son to save us. So as I focused on that and I thought about myself and things that I've done and how God even wants to save me, even in my negativity and my badness and my sin and my backbiting and my backsliding and everything, God still wants to save me too. That's a heart. That's love. And so simply the message that hit me that touched my spirit in helping me move forward is, Felicia, instead of focusing on how God will save the world, because Nicodemus was focusing on how a man could be reborn, instead of focusing on how God will save the world, just receive his love in wanting to save the world at all. I know a lot of us probably wouldn't even want to save the world in the condition that it's in now. So, my other message and a part of this is having an open heart. And simply is this: only an open heart can receive God's blessing. So moving forward in this is the world that we live in. But if God has a big enough heart to save it, then I'm going to continue to have a big enough heart to save it and to believe and to save myself as well. I love y'all. Hope this blesses y'all. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.